Hi everyone, welcome to Embellishments on the 11th. I am Deb and I am your host of this collaboration. There are a number of us participating in this year. I did miss last month, so I apologize for that. And I'm really late I'm not late, but I'm doing this last minute, let's say it that way. I'm still in a crafty funk, but I'm trying to get back. So anyway, my starting point this month was this pack of paper from Stampin' Up. It's current from the January 2025 mini called Storybook Moments 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. And in it, there are two sheets of punch outs. It looks like this. But I went ahead and punched one of them out, and I only ended up using one of the images, I think, this time. Maybe two. I'll tell you as I go. I'm not going to be able to get that back in. Anyway, and I used some of the paper. And then to go with that on one embellishment, I used one sheet of this pecan pie gorgeous gingham from 2023 to 2024, so I'm sure that's retired. Yeah, anyway, in the pecan pie. I used these embellishments in both the Calypso Coral and Pool Party, but the colors in that paper that I mostly used were Lost Lagoon, Crumb Cake, Pecan Pie, and Boho Blue. And this is Boho Blue. I used that. Don't, this is copper clay, so I didn't use that. I just used the Boho Blue on this one. I used these embossing folders. I used this daisy one, and I used this eyelet one. I used the daisy one twice. I used this Hello Spring. This is a last year stamp set that has the Easter egg dies. And I pulled out this. This is from an old celebration. I don't remember what year. And I used Collecting Sweet Thoughts of You, because one of the images in here is a little squirrel or chipmunk or something collecting butterflies. I also use both the deckled circles and the deckled rectangles. They might have been on Last Chance recently, I believe. And on the first one, I used some of this Just Jade, Lost Lagoon ribbon. And on one of the embellishments, I used these retired Perennial Essence floral centers. They're like, you'll see them when we get there. They're like these fuzzy centers, and I think these are the last of what I have of those. So anyway, yeah, let me show you. I only did 3, and I did them with card fronts in mind. I'm going to turn them into cards, and I already have the card fronts just about ready. So here's the first one. Let me bring you down a little bit. This is, oh, the other thing that Paper Pack has is cut apart, let me show it to you. Well, actually, here's the rest of them. I used 1 or 2 of these. These are already, you can just cut them like to make whatever you want. These are 3 by 4, and then there's these strips. Look at the berries. And then these 2. And this one with white flowers. The backs are all that, because they're all 1 sheet of paper. There were 2 sheets of those in the pack as well. So, and then this was one of them also. And there are some punch outs that are these old-fashioned looking things. But I used the ducks, and it could have been for Easter. And in fact, I actually had pulled out these Greetings for All Mix and Match, which are current from the mini catalog, because there's some Happy Easters and Sending Sunshine and Oh Happy Day in there. And there's even a black one, but I didn't end up using those. Instead, oh, I didn't show you the stamp sets, did I? Or did I? Yes, I did. This is out of that Easter egg set. I stamped that in Pecan Pie. This is Lost Lagoon with the eyelet embossing folder. This is one of those cut aparts. I just put this ribbon around and I did bump this up. I actually started to put the tape over here and it was the wrong side. I wrapped this all the way around, and then these are some of those gems I showed you. So that's my first one. And that is going to go, I'll just show you, that's going to go on this card. This is one of the backs of the papers. In fact, no, it's not that. It's, I don't know which one it is. It's going to go down here like this, I believe. Yep. And they're not crooked like that though. I kind of have this on crooked, which annoys me, but anyway, so that's going to be the first one. The second one, uh-oh, what'd I do with my, I dropped my last ones. And yeah. Okay, the second one is this. This is one of the punch outs, which I have a whole pile of over here. Some are Eastery, some are more just gardening. So I want to make a few gardening things, and then there's a couple florals. But this one, there were two butterflies. This is this little, uh, I'm going to say squirrel. I'm not, it might be a fox actually. Anyway, he's catching butterflies, and so I use that collecting sweet thoughts of you, and on the inside I might say happy spring or something like that. And these are the Calypso coral dots because that's the color of that butterfly, and that is just going to go on a crumb cake. I could use pecan pie, but I have more crumb cake, and I think that goes okay. This was another one of the punch outs. This one's bumped up. This is the reverse of that paper. So yeah, that's just going to go on a crumb cake card base, and then on inside I'm just going to probably use either that strip or that skinny one. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with that. So that'll be that one. And then the last one, the last two, I actually made 4 embellishments. I made a daisy, a medium daisy. I have the old medium daisy punch. And I also have the stamp set that goes with it. And what I did is I punched it out in white 3 times. And then I colored 2 of them in light boho blue. Let me put this paper pack down. And 2 of them in, and 1 of them in dark boho blue, the one in the center. But I never get them on right. I try and I just don't. And they have a little white showing, but that's okay. Because then I have this Hello Spring, and this little, this one I think is a squirrel. I think this one's a fox. He's collecting different color flowers and daisies. And also because one of the papers has this adorable image here. I would have liked to, that probably could be one of the stamps in the stamp set, but I didn't get the stamp sets. So this is 5.25 by 4. This is a 4.25 piece of the boho blues, the boho blue background. Sorry, up a little bit. And this I used the postage stamp, which is retired, punch. I used that same Hello Spring out of the Easter egg set. I like the font of that one. And I stamped that in boho blue. These are the boho blue dots, and I bumped this one up, which he has more things to take off once I'm ready to put it down. And this daisy is going to go over here or somewhere like that. I think maybe right there, because right next to the one that's collecting a daisy. Should I make another one of these, do you think? Or should I put it down here like this? Kind of liking that actually. Just didn't like having the chopped off guy, but it's still going to be chopped off a little bit. And I kind of like seeing that little blue flower. I might just go, I might have to move one of those dots. I might go something like that. What do you think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. And then inside, I think I'm going to get the daisy stamp and just do a faint boho blue, you know, like stamp off daisy. Or I could also put another inside sentiment on any of these. So yeah, those are my Embellishments, 1, 2, 3, which is basically a card front. I don't have any ribbon on that one or this one, but that's okay. This one used the daisy embossing folder, as did this. Oh, and this one I splatted that boho blue with old olive because that's another color in here. And I tried to put some of those little calypso coral dots in the middle of 2 of those daisies. Not sure I love that. Like, I maybe should have just used plain, but let me know what you think about that too. I still like it. I could have used calypso coral. Maybe that would have made it pop a little more. Anyway, that's it. My 1, 2, 3, and 4 embellishments, if that's what you would call them. I call them that because they go on cards, but I have trouble making them unless I know what I'm using them for. Unless they're things like paper clips or something, which I haven't done yet. So, and this is not glued down. Alrighty, that's all I have. Please be sure to click on the link below and check everyone else out that participates. I do appreciate everyone that is participating and for putting up with their host this year again. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that. Okay, guys, take care. Have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.